Assalamu alaikum, sir. I am Anwali Gao. Today with us, most honorable and excellent personality, Sir Asghar Ali Gaju. Thank you for giving time.
Uh, Thank you, Mr. Anwar, and it's really a matter of pride for me to be here with you.
Sir, today we will discuss about new province policy in Pakistan. So first of all, we have questions. What is your stance on making a new province in Pakistan?
I'm of the opinion that making a new province is some sort of the step that will hurt people a lot, especially in Sindh. You know, Sindhi people are of the mentality or of the opinion that they can, bear any sort of the injustice or oppression on the part of the state. But this is, their red line. They won't tolerate it. And I do agree with the statement of Mr. Jami Chandio that you will forget Karbala if you create the new provinces. And I do agree with that because you know that this is something that even, it's not about the matter of the educated people, but if you just go into the depth and the interior and the villages, when you just share this information with the people that Sindh is being, divided, you will find their expressions. They are ready to, go to every sort of the extent for, for the cause of the Sindh. So I think that it's a blunder on the part of the government or the states because that won't resolve the issues. It will create further issues, and the fire is being the burnt in rest of the countries in Balochistan and KPK in Kashmir as well. So this is, some sort of the safe place from where there is no great cry, that can, what we call them, the make the troubles for the state. But if such a decision is made, you the people or the state don't know that what to what extent the reaction can come out from here.
Sir, according to your opinion, Sindh is not a second territory like a Mecca and Medina, but undivided territory. And also, according to your opinion, it is a hackneyed place.
Hackneyed phrase, I think that there can be such sort of the possibility because it has been the history of our country that whenever the attentions of the people, the heat of the people is diverted from the genuine issues, state left in the market some hackneyed issues, some the non-issues, and they raise them in a way so that the people just think and talk on these issues, and the major issues turn blind eye to. So probably that right now there are the many issues like the leadership of the PTI has been in the jail for 3 years, and Balochistan has become some sort of the no-go area. And if you think, if be the realistic about that, along with that, that the KPK, there is no unrest has been found there. Along with that, if we just look into the law and order situation in Kashmir, it's also worrisome. So definitely, if these are the issues, whenever the people don't have any sort of the thing to talk about or to concentrate on, they would definitely talk over these issues. So to just divert the attentions of the people, and they have taken such a step to just leave this new issue in the market and in the media, that we are gonna create the new provinces. So that strategy can be considered as well. This can be the reason as well. But again, if that's not the the baseless thing, and they are having the what we call them, uh, their decision, their intention to do such a thing, and they are going to make such a decision. So I think that that would not be a mistake, that would be a historical blunder of the administration. And it would be the really a miscalculation, and the time will prove it.
So do you believe that creating a new province will resolve the issue of administration or with making a performance good of the institution?
Let me tell you, that the institutions remains in the same state, having splitted the existing provinces and creating the new provinces. If the state of the institutions and their administration and the what we call them, the interference of the politics in the institutions, and their performance is being remains under the power wielding stratum of the society, then again there won't be any sort of the change. It's just the living in the fool's paradise, that if we just drag the provinces and make the small unit of the administrations, it would be very easy to handle them. I'm of the opinion that's not gonna happen. That's again a mistake, because that if you just improve the performance of the institution, if you work on that, and that the institutions remain in their constitutional jurisdictions, and don't transgress, and don't cross the limit or the lines, and just confine their the duties of the responsibilities within the ambit given to them by the constitution. I think the problem can be resolved in this way. But again, if you are just uh, creating the provinces and leaving the administrative system in the same state,
So
nothing will change.
it means without institutional reform, we cannot achieve our objective.
Of course, the dire need of this country has been since inception, since the creation of the country is this one, that you just have to make the institutional performance better. You just have to ensure that all the institutions are working within their constitutional ambit. But here, what's the case? That has been the observations of every common man now too, that no, the institutions aren't working. They are politicized, and none of the institution of this state is working as its responsibility came on its shoulders. So I think that the institutional performance should be focused on, and some sort of the naggings like the corruptions, like the what we call them, uh, the uh, uh, the violation of the meritocracy, and the nepotism, the favoritism, or we can say that the class divisions. Uh, these things must be the priority if we really want change in our society, if we really want some the development. The people have been suffering a lot in one or the other way. That the in if you just visit any government hospital, you will have the realization that the people are treated like animals. And even the animals are treated well in the developed nations. The people have been suffering a lot here in this country. And let me tell you that uh, if you just visit some educational institutions, you will find that there's no quality education. What we are delivering to the people, to the younger generations, to the youth of the Pakistan, to the future of the Pakistan, okay, they are victim of the uncertainty. They don't have any sort of the sure about their career, about their future. They find themselves helpless. If you just think about, you know, the students who have left the library and they are staging this protest front of the SPSC office. Nobody is turning, uh, sparing the time to address their issues. They are left on the roads. So this is this is what we call them, the sincerity of the what we call them, the government. It is the sincerity of the elected peoples that they don't have the time, and they don't have time for them. They don't have any sort of the concerns about, that what's going on. What's their call? Their call is just to restore the meritocracy.
So, do you agree that Sindh is a fiefdom of elite class?
If we just think for a while, that this whole Pakistan has been the fiefdom, or we can say that uh, the feudal system has, existed here before the freedom, before what we call them, the partition, and same has been the case after the partition, till today. There is no, in Sindh you will find Vaderas, in Punjab Chaudhries, and
Sardar.
so Sardar. So this whole Pakistan has been in the clutches of feudal lords. So uh, so far the replacement has not occurred. And if you just look into the corridors of the power, the MPs and the MNAs, okay, and they are just leaving their legacy in the same houses. Their sisters, their brothers, their sons, and their daughters, they are coming one and after, and they are just, the ruling the same. This is the same, the ruling elite. A common man has not been given a chance to be the voice of the people in this country.
We are going to our last question. The question is that Sindh has been politically usurped by People's Party.
People's Party, uh, actually, that this party was established to be the voice of the common man, to be a safeguard of the democracy. And the foundation, the base of this party was very, great, with a great, the cause. But right now, I do feel that this party has been hijacked by some people, some institutions, and the real motive that was behind the establishment of this party, and for what the great leaders of this party sacrificed, and for what the workers of this party lost their lives. This cause has been forgotten on the part of present, the chairman, or we can say that the present uh, party members.
Sir, thank you so much again for giving time.